What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to football season.
14 to the 12, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. It is a touchdown, Bighorns!
Now, as you guys know, at 7 o'clock tonight, August the 28th, myself, Boogie Bentley, and Sports Talk J will be doing a three-man Vol fan collab on the talkinvawls channel. Then, starting after the Virginia game, we'll rotate every Wednesday. I think, now Boogie or Jay might have to correct me on this, I think we're going to do a midday show on Wednesdays after the game. We're going to rotate channels. Next week we'll do Sports Talk J's channel. The week after that we'll do my channel. Then we'll start the rotation over again on the talkinvawls network. Hope to see all of you guys there. Hope to see all of Boogie Bentley's people there. And, of course, hope to see all of Sports Talk J's people there. Put us all together in one big, beautiful, round, orange ball of beautifulness. Football is back, baby. And this week we got the Who's, the Wahoos, the Cavaliers of Virginia. In Nashville, of course, if you're like me, I don't really care for these quote-unquote neutral site games because, let's face it, it's a home game for Tennessee. If they played this in Charlottesville, it would be a home game for Tennessee because Virginia is bad. Virginia's bad. They were horrible last year. And to be honest, they really don't look to be that much better this year. I'm not going into the Virginia depth chart for you because it's just not that important to me for this game. We should roll the footballs out there, roll the helmets out there, and put a beat down on the Who's. Who's your team? We all know who my team is, but if you're watching this video and you're not a Tennessee fan, tell me in the comments section who your team is, how long you've been a fan, so on and so forth. College football is back. BVD is back. 3 months ago, I was laying in a hospital wondering if I was even going to be able to watch football anymore. And here we are, game week. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's amazing. I do Tennessee videos, I do the Greenville videos, and then occasionally I will talk about other teams. Primarily during football season. That's when I get my jam on, as the kids like to say, 30 years ago, whenever. But now, I've been doing Tennessee football videos for 14 years. This is my 14th year doing Tennessee videos. And save for the last two seasons where Tennessee has been pretty good, but I haven't been around. I've been busy, paying the hospital visits and keeping track with them and making sure everybody's doing the right thing and watching Tennessee football at the hospital and getting parts taken out and parts added and parts chopped off, and you guys know the drill. But now, hopefully, this football season, I'm back. I can stay back, and hopefully I can make it through an entire football season without having to be interrupted by any surgeries or any whatever. Because we got, not we, me, I wouldn't call it competition, but there's Tennessee YouTubers all over the place now. You got the pro guys, the media guys that have jumped over to YouTube now, jumping on the gravy train, trying to get a little bit of that something on YouTube, and who can blame them? Anybody with a microphone and a camera can be a sports broadcaster these days. Hell, take myself, for example. All I needed was a relatively cheap microphone, a very cheap camera, and a couple hours a day. And I'm a Tennessee football sports broadcaster. But the competition is stiff. My boy Boogie is killing it. Sports Talk J is killing it. Then you got the 247 guys, the VolQuest guys, all of those quote-unquote professionals that have been doing radio and TV for years, like I said, have jumped over to YouTube. But now we got football, something relevant, something tangible to talk about. And we're going to do that tonight at 7 o'clock. We're going to talk primarily as fans. Well, we are fans. We're all fans. Everybody probably that's watching this right now is a fan of some team. I would have loved to have had this platform back in the day. If I'd have had YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or Reddit or Snip Nibble or Hoochie Chat or whatever, if we'd have had that when I was a kid coming up instead of just a frickin' newspaper every Sunday, who knows where we all might be right now. Those of us that are me and Sports Talk J's age, because let's face it, me and Sports Talk J are some old dudes. We've seen a lot when it comes to Tennessee football. Isn't that right, Jay? We talk about it, some of the stuff we saw back in the early days when we were coming up. Some of the greats that have played at Tennessee, Heath Schuler, Andy Kelly, Peyton Manning, Jimmy Streeter, Colquitt, God, who else? The Swamp Rat, Dewey Warren. How many of you guys remember that guy? I know Jay does. I love talking about all aspects of Tennessee football. The old days when Neyland Stadium only held like 80,000 people, and that was an upgrade. When I went to my first Tennessee game, they had just finished the lower north end zone and closed it in and made a bowl out of it. That was 1980. How many years is that? 43 years I've been going to Tennessee games. And I hope to get to go to at least one more game at Neyland Stadium before I cross over the river. One of these days, I'm going to make a video about the old days. And I'm going to put some old video clips in of what football looked like back when I was coming up. They had the big, gigantic shoulder pads, had the big, huge neck rolls. Some of them even had the one-bar face mask. The entire landscape of college football has changed. And us older guys, some of us can't decide if we like it or not. But the bottom line is it's still college football. It's still the best sport in the world. And I still get excited for it every year, even through all the horrible Tennessee football years that we've had to endure for the last 15, 20 years. Tennessee football's been bad, really bad, until Josh Heupel came along. We went through all the coaching changes. We went through all the concrete orange dogs being wheeled out on dollies at practice, all the bricks, all the 5-star hearts and 3-star turds. We've seen it all. And now it's a new day. It's a new day, but it's also an old day. Like old as in, remember when Tennessee was great? I think those days are back. I really do. I think Josh Heupel is exactly what this program has needed. He's infused life back into Tennessee football. He's got the fans excited. He's got the administration excited. And most importantly, he's got the kids that wear the jerseys excited. I mean, at the end of the day, if the kids that play the game aren't excited, it does us fans no good. Unless you like the content where I'm on here screaming and yelling at the kids to step it up. Why are you guys playing like a bunch of beeps? And these coaches suck beep. And Tennessee football's not what it used to be. And bleep, 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 bleep videos. Thanks for coming back if you've been gone for a while. If you're brand new, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching my two buddies. At the end of the day, all of us Tennessee fans are here to do the same thing. Represent the University of Tennessee the best and sometimes worst way we know how to do it. Joe Milton, he's the man. This is his year. It's his time to shine. Will he shine? Will he flourish? Or will he flush? Flourish or flush? Sounds like a new segment to me. I think I'll run with that. You guys have a great day. Go Vols.